Cronus of the Sun, a title of Doctor Who that has absolutely no bearing on the story whatsoever. I really have no idea, unless it's something to do with force fields and stuff. I'm a bit repeating myself, aren't I? This story has taken me wildly by surprise. I remember when the novelisation of it came out, written by John Peel. Not that John Peel, as far as I know. When I was but knee high to a giraffe, and it was great excitement because we didn't know Dalek's Master Plan at all, and it was released in 2 volumes, as far as I recall. And it caused something of a stir in fandom because those things did at that time, and I don't remember it being quite as exciting as it is. It's really, really good. I'm absolutely loving Stephen Taylor. He's a brilliant companion, something I'd not fully appreciated before. I'm thinking that Hartnell's on absolute form. We got a face-off with Mavic Chen in this episode, which I've realised this story's been building to. And it's such a shame we don't get to see it, obviously. I repeat myself again. But, I mean, that was a phenomenal moment. We're inside a Dalek ship. We've ended up back in the TARDIS, but we know that it can't last. I mean, it's a bit of a low-key. I can imagine if you were watching this story back in the day, you may feel, well, that's a bit of a downer, thinking that we might have a whole new adventure. The end of the episode feels very much like a we're moving on to a new story type cliffhanger, which by now anybody watching the show would have got the hang of, presumably. Whereas we know that we've got another 6 episodes of this story to go. But nonetheless, it still retains that high-octane 24-esque feel of the unrelenting chase and the Doctor trying to stay one step ahead. It's exactly what the chase should have been, to be utterly fair. This would have been a marvellous send-off for Ian and Barbara. This is exactly that sort of, by definition, chase. It is a chase, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm really, really enjoying it. I think season 3 of Doctor Who, clearly because so many episodes are missing, is something that's just been sadly absent from my experience of Doctor Who. Read all the novelisations and all that kind of thing, but it's something I'd kind of taken for granted. I wouldn't really get to know, and it's been an absolute revelation. I'm seriously enjoying Dalek Master Plan. Sorry, I repeat myself. Anybody who sits through these nonsense for as long as they do must be bored rigid. I do apologise. Feel free to take any image of me that you may find on a computer and exterminate it. Feel free to never watch anything. If you this 3 minutes and 15 seconds, you're not watching this. I'm talking absolute rubbish. I'm going to wave my Dalek in front of the screen again, just to prove a point. Nobody's going to know that I did this. You are a freaking Dalek. I'll stop. Feast of Stephen next. Happy Christmas.